high in the Ötztal Alps, where the borders of Austria and Italy blur amidst icy peaks. A discovery in 1991 would captivate the world and, some believe, unleash a deadly curse. Helmut and Erika Simon, German tourists, were navigating the treacherous terrains on September 19, 1991, when they stumbled upon what appeared to be a human corpse emerging from the melting ice. Initially presumed to be a modern mountaineer, further examination revealed something far more extraordinary: a naturally mummified body dating back over 5,000 years. This ancient man, later named Ötzi, had been preserved remarkably by the glacier's cold embrace. As scientists delved into Ötzi's past, they uncovered a story of violence. X-rays and CT scans revealed an arrowhead embedded in his left shoulder, suggesting he had been shot from behind. Additional wounds, including cuts and bruises, painted a grim picture of his final moments. It became evident that Ötzi had met a violent end, likely bleeding to death alone in the mountains. However, the intrigue surrounding Ötzi didn't end with his ancient murder. A series of untimely deaths among those connected to his discovery led to whispers of a curse. Rainer Henn, a forensic pathologist who had been among the first to examine Ötzi's body, met a tragic fate in 1992. While en route to a conference to discuss his findings on the Iceman, Henn died in a car accident. His sudden death was the first in a series of eerie coincidences. Kurt Fritz, the mountain guide responsible for leading Henn to Ötzi's location, was an experienced alpinist familiar with the dangers of the Alps. Yet, in 1993, Fritz was caught in an avalanche that claimed his life, while others in his group survived unscathed. The curse's reach seemed indiscriminate. Helmut Simon, the very man who had discovered Ötzi, disappeared in 2004 during a hike in the same mountains. His body was found 8 days later, having fallen into a ravine. The circumstances mirrored his discovery of Ötzi, with Simon's body found in a position eerily similar to the ancient mummies. Adding to the list, Dieter Warnecke, the head of the mountain rescue team that searched for Simon, died of a heart attack shortly after Simon's funeral. The rapid succession of these deaths fueled speculation about a malevolent force surrounding Ötzi. Konrad Spindler, the leading archaeologist who first inspected Ötzi, dismissed the idea of a curse, jokingly stating he was immune. Yet, in 2005, Spindler succumbed to complications from multiple sclerosis. The pattern continued with Tom Loy, a molecular archaeologist who had discovered human blood on Ötzi's belongings, indicating a violent struggle before his death. Loy died in 2005 from a blood-related condition his research on Ötzi left incomplete. Skeptics argue that these deaths are mere coincidences, pointing out that many others involved with Ötzi have lived long, healthy lives. However, the clustering of these fatalities within a relatively short period raises eyebrows and fuels the legend of the Iceman's curse. Beyond the alleged curse, Ötzi has provided invaluable insights into Copper Age life. Analysis of his belongings, including a copper axe, flint knife, and unfinished arrows, suggests he was a hunter or warrior. His attire, made from various animal hides, indicates a sophisticated approach to surviving the harsh alpine climate. Studies of Ötzi's stomach contents revealed his last meal consisted of ibex meat, grains, and traces of fern, possibly used for medicinal purposes or as food wrapping. Isotope analysis of his teeth and bones suggests he spent his childhood near present-day Feldthurns, north of Bolzano, Italy, and later lived in valleys about 50 kilometers farther north. One of the most intriguing aspects of Ötzi is his array of tattoos, over 60 lines and crosses etched into his skin. These markings are believed to be therapeutic, akin to acupuncture, targeting areas afflicted by ailments such as arthritis. Despite the wealth of knowledge Ötzi has provided, the shadow of the curse lingers. Whether a series of unfortunate events or something more sinister, the tales surrounding the Iceman add a layer of mystery to an already fascinating archaeological find. Today, Ötzi rests in the South Tyrol Museum of Archaeology in Bolzano, Italy, where visitors can gaze upon the ancient face of a man whose life and death continue to captivate and mystify. The legend of his curse serves as a chilling reminder of the potential consequences of disturbing the past. As science advances, we may uncover more about Ötzi's life, health, and the circumstances leading to his untimely death. However, the stories of those who met their end after crossing paths with the Iceman ensure that his legacy is not just one of historical significance, but also of cautionary intrigue. Is the curse real, or are we weaving patterns from coincidence? The answer remains as frozen as Ötzi himself, locked in the ice of time.